Kings and queens, I have come back with some more Rule34 tier list. I have went through hell of this dirty ass website, seeing so much cock and JJ, and I decided what other game could be in the same level as Overwatch. The last video of Overwatch, we got so much love, so I want to thank you guys so much. Let's do the same thing for this video, so leave a like and subscribe. But today we're doing is Genshin Impact, one of those games that is super underrated in general, but also has a lot of love in the Rule34 community. So why not better than doing Genshin Impact? I used to play this game a decent amount back in the day, but there's certain characters I don't know about. But again, I did my research. I think the whole point of Rule34 is that you should be able to jerk your meat without even knowing what the character is. You never seen the character, but the quality is so top tier that you have to jerk the meat. So let's begin. First up, we got our queen, Amber. This is one of those characters in Genshin Impact that used to be super trash when I first started playing it, but I can't lie. Her Rule34 content is pretty top tier. Like, maybe because she's an old time character, but people really do love her when it comes to Rule34. So I'm gonna have to give it to the Smash level. And again, she is 18 or older. If I'm doing this tier list, all these girls are 18 or older unless they're lollies, which we're gonna talk about right now. All the lollies, because I don't want to go to fucking jail. I've been to jail like 3 times already.
Why though you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
they're going to jail time, all right? I'm not dealing with this shit, okay? The lollies gotta go. But Amber is going to smashing level. Barbara, and honestly, Rule34 actually has some love for her. I honestly thought Barbara wasn't gonna have, just because Barbara really does have the iconic like little sister look, but apparently they do actually love her. For me, she has I think 49 pages on Rule34, which is not bad, but not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna put her in the mid level, but you guys could pick if you guys want to put her higher, but in my opinion, Barbara goes in the mid tier. I know you guys are hyped. Beto. Now this is my queen. This is mommy material. When I go to the Rule34 and I search up Genshin Impact, Beto is always having that high quality pictures. I wish we had more videos, but I can't lie. We can't compare Genshin Impact to Overwatch. Like, those are two different communities, and honestly, the Overwatch are just cracked. But when you go to Genshin Impact, it's just a different taste, and Beto is just mommy material. This is the type of girl that I want to be stepped on. Beto, step on me, mommy. Ula, 72 pages on Rule34, and honestly, I do like the way people are portraying her. She seems more of the, you know, where she is a baddie at heart, but has a shy heart. For some reason, like, she is a 10 out of 10 female, but for some reason is shy. And honestly, I really do like that about Ula. When I go to the Rule34 content, it's so fucking weird that I'm doing this. Like, I can't believe I'm doing Rule34 content now for tier list. This is ridiculous. But Ula has to go to the Smash level. This is my type of tea. Honestly, I want to climb, all right? She's like really tall, it looks like, so I don't mind climbing this tree, all right? Like, let me climb. Next up, we have one of my mains in Genshin Impact when I first started, and that's Fish. Honestly, I find Fish really attractive, but she only has like a certain amount of pages in, you know, I have Rule34, you know, right next to my iPad, and she only has, let me do my research a little bit, 27 pages. So again, I'm not trying to be biased. This is post-nut clarity, okay? Like, I did what I got to do so I can sit here and not be biased. I'm going to have to put her to below mid. She has barely any content. But for me, I wish she was higher. Actually, it feels kind of wrong. I'm going to have to put her... You know what? I'm sorry, Fish. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish you had more content. I want to put you in mid, but I can't be biased. I can't be biased. I feel like God himself decided to, you know, give us in this world which you really did not deserve, and that's Ganyu. One of the more newer characters in Genshin Impact. When I was playing, she wasn't in the game, but it feels like the Genshin Impact knew what they were doing, and I'm gonna have to put it into S tier. For a character like this being not even out in release and being so popular in Rule34, I think she has like around 124 pages. That's fucking ridiculous. I get it, Ganyu is fucking hot, and the Genshin Impact, they know what they were doing, all right? They spend their time making this character. The character apparently is very boring plane wise, but she is a fucking baddie. I will let her like literally munch on my cock, and I will never, like, just one time just let it happen, and I'll never have sex again, because I'll be so happy that I had to the chance of even smash it, Genyu, for even more than 5 minutes. You guys already see who's up here. Huta is going into the smash, and honestly, I want to put her up in the S tier. You know, hit by a car. If you like don't know what that means, hit by a car is, you know, have you seen that video or that clip where that little girl's crossing the street and she got hit by a car and then she got transported into a different world? You know, I wouldn't mind getting hit by that car. And I was really thinking about having Huta up in the S tier, but I just can't see her being up here with these queens. Don't get me wrong, Huta's, you know, Rule 34 content is really top notch, and honestly, she gets a lot of love. Again, the characters that have so many pages, I think she has 133 or 134 pages of content for characters not even iconic into Genshin Impact. Like, she is a DLC character, a newer character. You know, you would expect the characters that were there from release to have more, but they don't. And Huta just skyrocketed up there for the Route 34. That was one of those characters that you see ads for when, you know, you're jerking your meat for some, like, you know, some gay porn or something. But Huta is there, and I'm going to have to put it into this. We have one of those iconic characters in Genshin Impact, and I'm going to have to put her into the mid. 50 pages only. Honestly, you would expect Jean to have more content, but for some reason she doesn't. She is a baddie. I don't understand why, like, she doesn't have, you know, more, but hey, Route 34 speaks, and we need some more Jean content. Please, let's skyrocket her all the way up to Let Me Get Hit by a Truck. I don't understand why we have none, but she's going into the mid tier just for now. Ching is one of those fucking characters that I would literally die in real life just to get a chance. If you told me, if you came up to me here, you have a 1% chance of smashing Kaching, the 99% other chance is that you're gonna die by getting hit by a meteor by Madara. I'm gonna get hit, but I'm gonna get hit with that meteor. I don't give a fuck. Kaching is such a fucking baddie in this fucking game. And in Route 34, I wish we had more, but Kaching is just so fucking good, man. The content that Kaching has, just for the few 55 pages that she has, is so high quality that I would cry, okay? I would literally cry. So Kaching is going to the S tier. If you disagree with me, you can literally just suck on my balls. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's a kind of a coincidence. I just want to get this out of the way. We have the two most iconic Rule 34 Genshin Impact female characters right next to each other, and they both go into S tier. Lisa is going into S tier because she is the mommy of Genshin Impact. When the game first started, she was straight mommy. When Rule 34 first started, or I mean Genshin Impact first started, because, you know, Rule 34 has been there for ages now. When it first started, Lisa was the mommy of the game, and to this day, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what any other character gets with Lisa in this dirty ass fucking game. Lisa is mommy. She is the librarian that you know have dreams about, you know, going into library and then you're smashing some hot ass girl trying to be quiet. Lisa is up there, and then Mona, putting her all the way to the front. She is the reason why Genshin Impact's Rule 34 is so popular. Every single time you click on a fucking website, you see Mona everywhere. And it's funny because, in my opinion, I feel like there's more attractive female characters in Genshin Impact, but Mona, everyone adores this fucking character, and I don't even know why. I feel people don't even play the character, don't even touch the character at all, but they make so much content for this girl that I can't even ignore the fact that she is an S tier queen in Genshin Impact Rule 34. She is basically the diva of Genshin Impact, and she has to go all the way up to S tier. Let me get hit by a truck. Let me get hit by 2 trucks for Mona. Ningguang, now, not anything special. She has the potential of being mommy material, but again, only 20 pages on Rule 34. Not much content, I would say. I wish that she would be... Actually, I'm going to put her below mid, because now that I think about it, Barbara and Jean have more, but Ningguang is okay. Like, she has the potential of being mommy, but for some reason she's not up there, so we have to put it into below mid. Why, bro? One of my mains in Genshin Impact. No one cares about her. She's basically Rem from ReZero, and no one gives a fuck about her. Noelle has to go into below mid. It feels so wrong. She only has 20 pages. No content for this queen. We need more love for her. Why? Why? This is one of my mains. I feel like Noelle is so good. She's such a great waifu, but she's just below mid. Just below mid. No. And she has no content in Rule 34. 30 pages, bro? Are you serious, ma? There's no way this girl only has 30 pages. This is Goth Girl Queen, and she has to go into the Smasher level. It feels wrong put her in mid because she is so attractive. When I go to Genshin Impact, when I used to go for Rule 34 content, I will always go for Rosia. And for some reason, people don't love her. We need more content. Like, if I had to make a tier list for what characters need more love for Genshin Impact Rule 34, this is the main queen. This is Goth Mommy, and she needs some more love. It's such a bummer. I'm putting her in a Smasher level, even though she deserves to be in mid when it comes to Rule 34 content. But she is so fucking attractive, man. We have Sucrose. Anything special, I would say. She's basically, if you anime wise, she's like the shy, smart girl in most animes, and she goes in below mid. Just 15 pages, like that's barely anything. Has no love in the game, has no love in Route 34 as well, so she's going to below mid because there's no content. She's ass. Zhang, she's not really like lolly levels with, like, you know, these type of Genshin Impact girls, but she's gonna be there just because she is the most childish character in this game. I don't care what anyone says. We got another fucking lolly who's trying to, you know, try to pass by, trying to put me in fucking jail. You better chill the fuck out. You better show me your goddamn ID. Yeah, jail time has been updated. I'm not dealing with this shit. The lowest pages in Genshin Impact history, and it's kind of fucked up because I think she's the only black character in Genshin Impact. Xing Yang, and she has to go into below mid. Having 7 pages is a disgrace. I'm pretty sure if I search up, you know, monitor hentai, I would find more, or chair hentai, or bed hentai, or definitely furry hentai is gonna skyrocket. But 7 pages is ridiculous, and it feels kind of wrong that a microwave on Route 34 has more pages than this girl, so I'm gonna have to put her into below mid. And it's a kind of fucked up because, again, she's the only black character in Genshin Impact. In this tier list, it's kind of fucked up. It off with one of the main characters from Genshin Impact. She is basically, you know, the character you start off with. She is you, and you are her. And Lumine is going into Smasher level just because she reminds me a lot of Amber. Feels kind of wrong not putting these characters side by side, but honestly, Lumine and Amber are the lowest of the low, and these are the highest of the high. But tell me, what do you guys think about my Rule 34 Genshin Impact tier list? If you guys disagree, you guys can go in the comments, tell me how I'm weird for doing a Genshin Impact tier list, but I really don't give a fuck. You know, I like to do content like this because it's funny, I enjoy it, so make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and also, yeah, I'll see you guys later with some more tier list Route 34 content. Y'all can put me in the comments which, you know, what's the next game I can do my research on. And yeah, I'll see you guys later with some more content, baby. Peace. I love y'all.